you struggled with drugs, alcohol when you were younger, and I've heard a bit about that, but I like to get to know the person, not what I hear on other platforms.
Thank you.
How did you how did you get lost in drugs and alcohol, and how did you shift out of it and quit it?
Yeah. So my dad died when I was 10. I'm not blaming the drugs on my dad dying, but what happened? Well, what happened was when there's no male figure in a family, worldwide, these numbers. Drug addiction, incarceration, suicides, like grades, not completing schools. Every major indicator for a kid, girl or boy, when there's no father present, they get destroyed. I think suicide rates are 6 times, drug addictions 12 times, incarcerations 4 or 5 times. So when I was 10, my dad died. 16, I got introduced to drugs. And I didn't plan on being a drug addict. I'm gonna be addicted to drugs. I'm gonna do every drug there is, right? And then the next thing you know, within a year, I was doing every drug there was. Like, you had a drug, I would do it. And I don't know what happened. I think I went to treatment when I was 25. Between the ages of 16 and 25, 9 years. Rob, I tried to quit drugs for 10 times a day for 9 years. I would wake up in the morning. Okay, I'm not going to use any drugs today. I'm probably 18 years old. I'm a good kid. I grew up in a good family. Nobody beat me up. We had a roof over our head. There was nothing terrible happened to me. I wasn't sodomized. Nobody.
No, but
there was no incest.
Your dad died when you were 10. That's pretty fucking horrific. Like, that would be my biggest fear, probably, along with something happened to my kids.
Yeah.
So you say nothing bad happened to you, but that's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, but hey, dude, I mean, people do die, So
yeah, but you don't have that outlook on life when you're 10, do you?
Yeah, but not everybody that their dad dies that goes out and becomes a drug addict. See, I think there was a
So why did you?
I think what happened, I don't know that I would not have become a drug addict had my dad stayed alive. I don't know that.
Yeah.
If there was as much boredom in my life between 10 years old and 16, and then 16 to 20, like the other thing that people should look at is, like, I hated school. I hated going to a classroom. I hated sitting there for 50 minutes. I hated that I didn't sign up for any of this bullshit. I liked the math class. That was the class I liked. And I liked the typing class because she was hot. But every other class was like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
And why am I trapped in this room? And why do I have to do this? Had I done school the first 12 years, is that what y'all do here?
Year 15.
Oh, 15 years?
Yeah, so 15, then you start choosing what your grades are. So 6.
No, 6.
5 or 6 to 15.
Yeah, well, that's 9 years.
Oh, so yeah, sorry.
Years. What we do 12 years, right? First grade to the 12th grade. So if they'd have done those 12 grades in 6, and I was getting out at 12, I probably wouldn't have used drugs.
Yeah.
I was in boredom, man.
Yeah.
Like, when I look back today, the thing that always causes me problems is boredom. If I'm bored, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah.
Something's going to get wrecked. Something's going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
And I was bored all the time in school. So when some dude passed me some weed, I'm looking for male influence. Hey, man, what do you think? And my brother was looking for it. I had a twin brother. I have a twin brother. And so the next thing you know, we're using drugs every day. So every day I'm like, I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to do it today. 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to do it today. 9 o'clock, I'm doing it. Okay,
does that kill your self-esteem when you know you can't? Ed Milet said to me, keeping the promises to yourself is what creates good self-esteem.
It was destroying myself.
Yeah.
Love Ed, by the way. Destroying myself every day. The drugs are one thing. The sense of personal degradation.
Promise to yourself for an hour.
Yeah. Not even an hour. Man.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm 25, I have failed myself, whatever that number is, 90 times.
Yeah.
365 days a year, every day. I'm not gonna. I did it. I was so disgusted with myself by the time I was 23 years old. And then the people you start hanging around are terrible, because they're all similar people. And so I was miserable, dude. I was 135 pounds. I weigh 170 pounds today. So I was 30% lighter than I am.
Wow.
I was sick. I was gray, ashy gray.
Yeah.
Overdosed 3 times. It was terrible. Nobody would even know that was me today. And then, so my mom said, hey, don't come here anymore. She had enough. And I went to a treatment center 2 weeks later.
Just check yourself in, did you?
Yeah.
So you think your mum did you a bit of a favour there?
Oh, did me a big favor. I'm like, what took you so long?
Yeah.
You know, why didn't you cut me off earlier? So I went to a treatment center, and when I was leaving, I was there 28 days. I got there second or third day. I got there. I don't remember the first 2 days. You know, so third day I'm there. What's the guy's name? Ben. Ben must have been 65. He's probably my age then. He looked like he was 90. And I'm like, man. He's like, I said, what took you so long to get here, Ben? And he's like, huh? I said, what took you so long to get here, man? He's like, oh yeah, I've been da-da-da. He's like, how old are you? I said, I'm 25. I said, man, why don't you hit bottom faster? Like, I was going at it so hard at the end that I was trying to hit bottom.
Yeah.
I was trying to get caught. I was trying to get pushed into some change. And so when I walked out of that treatment center after 28 days, the counselor there, I think his name was Phil. Phil said, I'll see you back here. I said, what? I'm never coming back. He's like, oh, you're coming back. He says, look, man, you have too many grandiose ideas. You want to write books. Because you go there and you spill your guts, right? And he's like, a guy like you, you're too grandiose, too many big ideas. You want to be rich. You want to write books. He's like, you should just be satisfied if you never use drugs again. I said, fuck you, dude. I ain't coming back here. And
another great gift to you. See,
him?
Yeah, I mean,
that wasn't a gift, dude.
Well, it is a gift. Surely that's a bit of motivation.
You're being too optimistic. You're being too positive.
But there's a lot of people that are like, oh, they said this to me and they said that to me and they don't want me to succeed, dude, and they hate on me. But that's motivation, isn't it?
No, that guy. I hear you, but that guy, you're just being too. You're just starting to act like an American.
Maybe you should adopt me. I'm probably the most.
Sure.
I'm probably the most American English person that is alive. I'd say.
Maybe that's why I like you so much. so no, this dude is look. People, I need to do more than just not use drugs. Your life cannot be about I'm just not going to use drugs and I'm not going to drink today. You know what are you going to contribute? If I was not contributing to society today, I'd be using drugs.
Yeah.
If I wasn't the author, if I'm meant to write books and I don't, where's all that energy going? This is what I wrote about in Be Obsessed or Be Average. My obsessions and addictions were never the problem. It was the direction of the obsessions and the addictions. So people are like, dude, the people that hate on me, my contemporaries, okay, my peers, they hate my work ethic. They're like, dude, the guy is unstoppable. Like, because it becomes threatening. They're like, this guy, if they put in 8 hours or 10 hours a day, they know I'm doing 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 hours. They know the guy doesn't stop. It just keeps pouring it on.